Hi, Carl here for Proav TV. I'm at the Kinefinity stand at NAB 2018 talking to Jihua. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Yeah, I'm Jihua with Kinefinity, and this is an NAB. I'd love to introduce the camera Mavo, the latest flagship, to you and your, anyone. Yeah.
This is exciting for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah. This Mavo is a very, I think it's a milestone for us too. Yeah, it is not just upgrade from Terra 6K. It from the sensor side and to the encoding ability, since it improves a lot.
Yeah.
And also we have the new Kine back to support the wireless things.
Yeah.
So from inside to outside, you may notice the details about the side panels and the improved dial things, so that our customers can more control the cameras easily. Yeah.
The big thing that surprised me when you launched this was that it's the same size and it's the same weight as the How did you manage that?
Today I was being asked the question a few times, but I said it's hard to explain to you. Yeah, it's nearly the same size with Terra 6K, Terra 4K, but its capability is nearly double. Yeah, especially the coding abilities, and while it is still not very hot, we use advanced processing circuit, later the FPGA, and with some optimizations on the workflow things. Hard to explain to you. Okay.
No,
so
we don't need to go into the details, but it's remarkable that you can have 3 cameras with very different size sensors in, and I guess they're quite similar in terms of their recording capability, aren't they? But they're very different in terms of their sensor size. Yeah. And all at exactly the same size and weight. That's amazing.
Yes, Terra 4K, it's that different is that Terra 4K's processing ability is a little bit lower. Yeah, it cannot record ProRes 444 and XQ. Yeah, and while Mavo can do that. Yeah, and for the Terra 4K, the sensor size is a sub 35, and for the Mavo is a regular. It's not very regular. I like the, the ratio 3:2. Yeah, we call it a sub 35 sensor, but it's a 3:2 ratio. I think it's very good ratio. It can be easily work with anamorphic lenses.
Exactly, I was going to say it's really useful for anamorphic.
Anamorphic scenes. Yeah, the filmmaking, they love the anamorphic scenes, and for the large LF version, and use a full frame sensor, also is a 3:2, so that it provides more possibilities to, for the different optical format for different lenses. Yeah.
So the other things that are really new here, I mean, the new control panel is something that really stands out straight away. Should we talk through what you've changed here?
Okay, and the side panel is supposed to have the key parameters on the screen. Now is the logo. We'll update it by firmware later, and
so that's going to show your aperture, your ISO.
So if you connect the ND adapter, will show the ND stops and the FPS, since that cinematographer often to change the parameter things, most often things, and also we change the dial, and so it's some like more physical dial. And 1, 2, 3 you can press button, and also responsibly you can see that the UI we upgrade the UI, and so it's the main screens with.
It's much easier to read now. It's sort of clear text on black.
Yes. Also, Philip Bloom made the review. He complained about that. So we improve on that. But
I mean, it's great to see that you're reacting so quickly, because his review's only been out for what, 2 weeks?
Actually, Philip Bloom is one of the people to complain about that. So we also know that. So this work cannot be done in 1 month or 2 months. It's an ongoing work. So even now, this new UI is not finished yet, including some settings not finished yet. But the main screen, and also introduced the long waveform. And it's very.
Which is nice. It helps you tell exactly where in the image the bits that you're looking at.
Yes, which areas exposure seems more judged by the cinematographer either. Yeah. So and for the side scenes, yeah, the function scenes is same with our previous model, but with improved dials and a side panel to show it. And so I think people will love the design. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think it seems a huge improvement to me. The lens amounts and the side grip are the same. Am I right in thinking that?
Yeah, exactly.
But then there's a new Kineback, the Kineback W.
Yes. For the side grip and grip batteries and the Kine mount, and also the mounting adapter is the same, and the Kinemac also is the same. So that and the Kine kit is the same, so that people can use the Terra accessories, totally compatible with them. And for the for the accessories, the main difference is the Kineback W. The Kineback W, we know that is add the W. Yeah, that means the wireless thing.
Yes. And this is Movcam's new Dark Tower. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Dark Tower. Yeah, Dark Tower is a wireless platform. Is co-developed by Movcam and Kinefinity.
Okay.
Yes. You know the Movcam's wireless lens control, wireless focus system is very good, and but when people use the wireless control, they need a wireless monitoring. So our camera or cinema camera also involved to, the monitoring things need to be wireless. Yeah, for every production team, they use wireless monitoring too. So for us, we have motivation to integrate the wireless functions, video, especially video, into the camera. And for Movcam, and we have the same customers. So we came together to co-develop with the Dark Tower platform. And the Dark Tower platform integrates the wireless video transmission, and the second is the wireless lens control into the one card.
So you're going to have Movcam lens control motors.
Yeah.
And how's that going to connect to the camera?
Yes. So they just only need one cable from the Kineback W to control the motor. Okay. Yeah. No need a receiver for anymore. Yeah.
And that's going to be a really small, streamlined solution.
Yes, streamlined solutions. I think especially important is the wireless video transmission. Yeah, traditionally you use a strong arm to support it, and SD cable to provide the signal, and another power connection to it. If any of them failed, the whole thing screw up. So we make it very compact and no cable anymore. Exactly. So I think that's also the most important for our camera system. And also Movcam made back for Red, Alexa, and they can share the same card.
Yeah, so it's a bigger picture than just the Kinefinity cameras, isn't it?
So not for Kinefinity cameras, but also it can work Movcam's back for Alexa, Red, Venus. Yeah, it's the same wireless card. They can be swapped. Yeah, and also the Kineback and Kineback W is different from the previous model. Is that it's a new interfaces with camera body.
So the way you physically connect it to the camera is different.
Yeah, it changed. You know that our previous connection is by a ribbon cable. Yep. Yeah, so if people want to remove the Kineback, they need to very carefully to detach the cable from.
It can be a bit fiddly.
Yeah, so some customers broken that. It makes it does not function. So we also spend a lot of time to select the proper interfaces, proper docks.
So is it now similar to the way that the side grip connected? Because that always had little some pins and some contacts on the body.
Yeah,
is it similar to that?
Yeah, something like that. So that you don't need to very careful on that. Just take out the screws and touch it. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Okay.
Great.
Okay, so the Mavo, the Kineback W, Dark Tower, and also the third one is the Mavo Prime.
The lenses. I mean, the lenses are. It's easy to just think of them the same, but just as a standalone product. the lenses are brilliant. They're really nice lenses.
Yeah, really nice lenses.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. It's T2 lenses series, it's 5 lenses, and I think the most important is that it's nearly no fringing, no purple, even at the max apertures, and very sharp, and can resolve the 8K images on full frame, and it also covers the full frame or large formats. Yeah, that's also very important because you know that our Mavo LF uses large sensors, so there's a few affordable cinema lenses. That's why we brand is the new Mavo Prime. Yeah.
What sort of look do you sort of think these have? I mean, in terms of optics, you sort of get the two extremes. You get the sort of quite sharp, very accurate look like maybe Zeiss lenses, and then you've got the softer, creamier, lens flary, Cooks, a bit like Cooks, that sort of.
I think it's more or less neutral. I think it's defined as
down the middle.
It's not a very stylish one. Yeah, not like Cook or something like this. But I think it's a neutral one, and I think its flare is good. Lens flare, not camera flare.
Sure, yeah. One's good, one's bad. The good kind of flare, the lens flare.
Another one. That means, I mentioned the flare. That's it's now the telephoto. After we process the PF and remove PF, this kind of things, the flare is much better.
Yeah, there was a problem, wasn't there, with the optical low-pass filter giving these rainbow flares? Was it that?
Now there is a very, very few. Yeah, you may test on our cameras, or if we just send the demo cameras you used to, you may test on that. The flare is, I think, is much better. And for the Mavo, and the flare is nearly harder to detect. So, yeah. And back to lenses. and the lenses is designed specifically for cinema, so it has a very smooth gear and this kind of things, and very dust-free and dust. I would say it's dust-resistant, right? Dust resistance and very compact.
And they're a nice weight.
Nice weight, yes. It's just slightly more than one kg. And it's very compact one, and it's many people use the Mavo Prime, especially they would like to compare to Suminancy. It's a large format one, the capsules. Okay.
So this is a working Mavo 35, and then there's the Mavo LF. When are you expecting to have a fully working Mavo LF?
A fully working one Mavo LF, that will be Cine Gear.
Okay.
Yeah, Cine Gear, we are both in Cine Gear, so we will show the people our Mavo LF. That will be amazing, I think. That is no matter the noise level, and the rolling shutter is more or less than less not more than Mavo. So I think it's maybe that people actually 10 years ago the 5D2 came. So many people's first camera is 5D2, and later Sony A7. So many young people, and the first creative tool is the 5D2 or A7. So they're familiar with the view angle of full frame. So we think, and from the high end, that is the cinematography, like Arri, Venice, and the Super 35 is, from what I say, is very mature.
Super 35 is the industry standard, but there's definitely a lean at the moment towards, and there's a trend going towards large format, which it's very interesting for you guys to be a part of.
Yeah, so from the high end and from the low end things, the large format or the full frame, just time. So that's why we launched the Mavo LF. So the filling the gap between the entry level and the high end large format cameras. But the price is not finalized, and it will be announced in October, and LF will be shipped October. So. For the Mavo, it's same structure, same process structure. So what we have to do to tune the full frame sensor into matched with the color sense with Mavo, and with Terra 4K 6K. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you very much.